Welcome back. Now, time for our regular music slot. Today we feature Zoe, a newcomer in the music industry who has just released her first single titled Crazy Meisie. Crazy Meisie weaves elements of rock, pop, and was written by Zoe as a national anthem to remind girls that the only approval they need is their own. Zoe is a singer who grew up on a farm near Tzaneen and has displayed a keen interest in music from an early age. She got involved in arts and culture in school by the help of her sister and has been dancing and singing her entire life. Well, Zoe is in studio to tell us more about her single and her musical career. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning.
So good to have you in studio. I mean, tell us a little bit about music and how it's made its way into your life until today.
Music has always been a big part of my childhood. I grew up as a dancer, so every single day I had a lot of music in my life, and I've always had love for music.
Yeah.
So it's part of my daily routine, and a day without music is a sad day.
Yeah. But at what point did you decide, okay, I'm going to take this seriously and make a career out of it?
So I was actually a teacher last year, and I wrote in for the contract. And through that, my record label saw me, and I didn't make it through to the contract. But they saw me, and then they called me and they were like, "Hello Zoe, we want to meet up with you. We like your voice, we like your vibe." And from there on, I started writing songs and music, and I got signed to the record label, and now I moved here from Tzaneen, and I'm just chasing my dreams.
Yeah. How is that, the move though from Tzaneen to Johannesburg to pursue your career?
It's a big difference, like moving from a small town to the big city, but it was wonderful. My whole life changed, and everything just felt right when I moved here. Yeah, everything just aligned.
Talk to us about your sound. How would you describe your sound?
I would describe myself as a pop rock girly.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. I like singing pop upbeat songs, but I also have different genres that I'm trying to combine in all of my songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this new single, Crazy Meisie. What is that song about?
It's about being in a relationship and then realizing that you should be good enough for yourself. It doesn't matter if you're good enough for other people. You just have to be good enough for yourself first.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an anthem saying like, I'm good enough for me, thank you though. Yeah.
Talk to us about other songs. How soon can we expect maybe an album from you?
So album in the works, but the newest single I have is Life, which I'm gonna sing for you guys live tonight as well. And I have another song coming on the 8th of August. Yeah, so I'm very excited.
Speak to us about your sister's reaction. I mean, she played a pivotal role in your musical career.
Yeah.
Talk to us about, that when you got that call to say, we want to sign you. Was she there? Tell us a little bit about your relationship as well.
She actually stays in Pretoria. So yeah, she was very excited for me. She was very happy because we were singing together as children our entire lives. And she was so happy for me that this happened for me. Yeah.
What does she think of your career now? You made this big move now to Johannesburg. You're pursuing your dreams. Tell us a little bit about, what her support means to you.
It means the world, Your sister is a good person to have in your life, and she's always been there for me. So, yeah.
And any recordings that you're doing at the moment? We spoke about the two singles that are coming out, even the one that's coming out in August.
Yeah.
What else? Take us through the process of, creating this music.
Usually I just sit down, I play the piano. So I sit down at the piano and I just write out of my heart. It usually just spews out of me. And I just like sitting there and like crying and playing the piano and getting all of my emotions out. So that's usually how I just write my songs, and usually it just comes out of me. There's no steps to it. It just happens.
Yeah, and I believe you spent your 20th birthday recording Crazy Meisie.
Yeah.
What's the story there?
Yeah, so my birthday is actually in December. So in the studio time, I was in the studio, so my mum brought me cupcakes to the studio while I was recording Crazy Meisie on my birthday, and it was one of my favorite birthdays I've ever had because it was my first time in a studio, so it was so fun.
And that experience as well, how has it grown, from that time that you were recording on your birthday to these big studios now here?
Yeah, no, it's grown so much. It's crazy to see how everything changes in such a short amount of time. My entire life changed in the span of 2 months. Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, Zoe, thank you so much for talking to us. We want to hear more music from you, Zoe, speaking to us about her musical journey. And she's a newcomer in the industry, talking to us about her first single, Crazy Meisie, and she will be back a little later for performance.